Hi, my name is Tyler from www.autogenicmeditation.com, and in this video you will discover one of the most powerful aspects to the Tibault method, and that is how you can create totally custom meditation playlists with almost any track from the Tibault library or Tibault Ultimate. This means that not only does the Tibault method provide top-notch binaural beats technology, and a new autogenic breathing technology which will assist you in deep core breathing during your meditation, but it also has playlist creation technology which allows you to put virtually any track from the Tibault library wherever you want it in your own custom playlists and still have that sound like a smooth flowing track when it's synced to your iPod or MP3 player or burned to a CD. And I'll show you how to sync these files in the next video. Now in this video, I'll show you how to create custom playlists so you can listen to exactly what you want to hear in the time you have to hear it. And we'll be using Windows Media Player, which you can get for free on any PC, and it usually comes preloaded onto your system. And we'll be sure to create a video for playlist creation in iTunes, which is on a Mac for iPods soon. But if you're familiar with creating a playlist on any music program or any platform, then this should be a total snap. But you should still watch though just to see how powerful the Tibault method is when it comes to creating your very own playlist for your daily meditation needs. So we'll go ahead and start out by opening Windows Media Player, and we want to make sure that the Library tab at the top is highlighted. Now you should see this Library pane at the left side and a Playlist pane at the right side. And if you haven't added the Tibault program to Windows Media Player yet, you'll want to do that. So to add the Tibault program to your media player library, go to the folder where you've downloaded the Tibault program, then grab all of the folders you want to import into the Windows Media Player library, and then you just simply drag them over and drop them into the library like this. So once again, I'm going to make sure that I'm in the Library tab, then I'm going to just click Music over here on the left to make sure I'm at the root folder of the Windows Media Player. Then I'll click this little arrow and select Library. Now here in the search pane, I'm going to search for Tibault, and it will bring up all of the albums. Now you can see here I've got Autogenic Sync, which is a fantastic selection of binaural beats brainwave entrainment meditation tracks. They've got alpha, beta, theta, and delta waves. Now down to affirmations, to guided meditations, to the introduction to autogenic training. Here are the 20 and 30 minute meditative ambience tracks, to the playlist flow files, the ultimate ambience, which has a ton, and all the way down to the user-requested affirmations. And all of these are great tracks, and you can see from what I've downloaded so far, I have over 18 hours of meditation. That's over 200 songs. There's 8 albums so far, and all of that is available for download right now on day 1, with new files and albums and meditations, and even user-requested affirmations being added continually into the library. So if you haven't purchased this already, it really is the best online value for any kind of meditation program. And it's almost all customizable. And I'm about to show you how that's done. And it's really powerful, and it really is so easy to do. First of all, we want to leave these autogenic sync files alone for our playlists. These are special tracks called oscillating tracks, and they aren't for playlists. So I'll go over autogenic sync files in a later video. Now also, before you begin creating your own playlist, you should listen to the Tibault Introduction to Autogenic Training, as well as Tibault Guided Autogenic Meditation, and you want to listen to these in order. And this will familiarize you with the powerful tracks contained in those albums. After you've listened to them, you can pick what you liked from them and then insert those tracks into your own custom playlists. So now we have our tracks and our playlist pane, and we're ready to create a flowing meditative playlist. So let's say that today I've set aside a half hour for meditation, and that later in the day I have a presentation to give. So I want to start out with a progressive relaxation, then clear my mind for a few minutes, and then I'd like to hear maybe a few affirmations to get me centered onto my presentation. Then I'd like to hear a visualization exercise so I can picture exactly what will happen during this presentation, as well as the outcome of the presentation. And then I'd want to close the meditation with a few minutes to reflect, and then hear a re-energization track to get back into the flow of the day. Okay, so to start out my meditation flow, I'll grab the intro track from the playlist flow files. And as you can see, I just drag it over here into the playlist pane, and there it is. Now I'd like to have a minute or two to get into my breathing patterns, so I'll select 1.5 minutes of meditative ambience. Let's say something nice and calming, like a fountain. Then I'll start the guided part of this meditation and release the negativity and stress with a progressive relaxation exercise from a guided meditation. I'm actually feeling it into my shoulders today, so I'll keep it simple with the core and upper body tracks. Now I want to just breathe and relax for a few minutes to really sink deeper into this meditation. And since my body is now relaxed from that progressive relaxation track, I'm going to go ahead and pick 5 minutes of ambience. So let's do a bit of light rain this time, 5 minutes. Now I'd like to hear some affirmations which will center my focus on positive thoughts and release negativity. I'm going to go ahead and choose banishing negative thoughts. And I'm going to clear my mind of all those untrue doubts that I think everybody gets before they're going to speak in public. And then I'm going to select mental confidence. That seems good. Then I'll go down to the user requested affirmations where somebody had recently requested an affirmation about public speaking. And I'm going to grab that one too. And while I'm here, why not grab leadership while I'm at it? Now I see here at the top that I have 19 minutes of meditation so far. So I still have room for a few more tracks. Now I'm actually going to listen to one of my favorite classics. It's Bach's Brandenburg Concerto No. 3. And obviously that's not in the Tibault method, but I want to show you that you can add any other music file to your meditative playlist. After all, this is my meditation and I can pick exactly what I want to hear, right? So first I'll grab this Fade Out to Your Own Music file from the playlist flow files. Then I'll come down here and grab this track directly from my classical music folder. And of course I have more, but this is a video demo, so. And as you can see, I add it right from the file into the playlist pane. Then I'll fade back into my own music with another playlist flow file. Okay, I've got 26 minutes now. That's just enough time for the closing re-energization track from the guided meditation album, and then the outro from my playlist flow files again. Okay, so there we go. I have 29 minutes of meditation, and it's exactly what I want to hear in the time I have to hear it, and this will be an ultra-effective meditation for me today because it's tailored to give me just what I need to hear so I can focus and clear my mind and give an incredible presentation later today. Unfortunately, we don't have time to hear the entire playlist in this video, but the playlist will flow like one continuous track, with no gaps or distractions to interrupt my perfect custom meditation. Now all I have to do is save this playlist. I'm going to save this as Presentation 30M, which is 30 minutes. And I can see it over here on the left side where it's been saved. Now I can listen to this right now, or I can import this into my MP3 player and listen to the full playlist anywhere I want to. So now it's your turn. Go give it a try. Now remember, if you use the Tibault method, even though the ordered tracks and the introduction and guided meditation albums are wonderful, if you're not creating playlists, you're really not getting the most out of this wonderful program. So go ahead and see what kind of personalized meditation playlists you can come up with at www.autogenicmeditation.com.